In today's session, we will discuss about an important AWS service, CloudFront. It is very important for AWS Developer Associate and Architect Associate exams. So we will first have a small theory lecture, and then we will jump onto a quick lab session on how to create distributions in CloudFront. All right, let's get started. So what is CloudFront? It is a fast content delivery network, also called as CDN, that securely delivers data, videos, applications, and APIs to customers globally with low latency, high transfer speed through a worldwide network of data centers called edge locations. It speeds up distributions of your static and dynamic web content to your users. And why to use it? Well, the first important factor is the globally distributed edge locations. The main component of CloudFront is the globally distributed network of caching servers called as edge locations. We're going to see this in a bit, but that gives the user a huge benefit in terms of high scalability since it leverages the highly resilient Amazon backbone network. And because of the same, CloudFront provides a superior performance and availability for your end users. CloudFront features can be customized for your specific application requirements. Lambda edge functions triggered by CloudFront events extend your custom code across AWS locations worldwide. CloudFront is a highly secure CDN that provides both network and application level protection. The applications benefit through a variety of built in protections, such as AWS Shield standard, at no additional cost. If you're not aware of AWS Shield, please take a look at our AWS Shield and WAF lectures in the security section. CloudFront is integrated with AWS services such as Amazon S3, EC2, Elastic Load Balancing, Route 53, and AWS Elemental Media Services. All right, let's take a look at how this works. Before we see how CloudFront works, let's see how data or content is delivered to the user upon request without CloudFront. Let's say a user in Sydney requests for an image on a website, let's say www.example.com/myimage.png, which is hosted on a server, let's say located in London. When the user types this in their browser, the request goes from Sydney to London, which travels through a series of network paths before finally reaching to the origin, which is in London. The response also travels through a series of network paths before finally reaching back to the user. Even if the user does not know where the image is served from, they definitely would notice delay while getting the image. To tackle this problem, CloudFront has strategically placed global network of cache servers called as edge locations. CloudFront, at its core, speeds up this content delivery. When a user requests a content, such as an image, instead of always delivering it from the origin server, it delivers it from the nearest edge location where the image would be cached. Now, if the request for this image is made for the first time, the edge location may not have it, right? In that situation, the request to the origin and the response is routed through AWS backbone network to the edge location instead of going through the public internet with different network paths, which can cause a certain latency. Once the content is cached at the edge location, all the subsequent requests for that image, which are coming from users located near that edge location, will be served in fast manner. The request will not go to the origin every time, which saves a lot of time for the user. This is particularly useful because CloudFront can cache this image across multiple or all edge locations, and when users from all over the world request for that image, the image file would be served from the nearest edge location without putting load on the origin. We need to understand what an edge location is. An edge location is a strategically placed global network of data caching servers. As shown in the image, the blue dots are the edge locations. All right, now let's quickly jump onto a lab session and see how we can create a CloudFront distribution which can help serve content in a very fast manner.